Hi and welcome to Tarot Rebel. This is a reading for Cancer. Please continue watching if you're a Cancer or if you have Cancer anywhere in your chart. Cross-watchers are also welcome. This is a general reading, so please keep only what resonates with you and discard anything that doesn't make sense to you. If you like this type of content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Let's get started, Cancer, and I'll take a look into your recent past, your current situation, your immediate future, and then I will close it off with advice from the Oracle decks. It's quite nasty outside, so you might hear the wind, even though the windows are open. It sounds like it's a proper storm outside. Let's see, you start off with the Ten of Pentacles. And Ace of Cups and the Ten of Cups. Quite an interesting setting for you. Let's see what's in your current situation. Too many cards. Okay. In your current situation, you have the Four of Cups, the Tower, and the Magician. Ooh. Okay, so in your immediate future you have the Cernunnos, which is the devil, basically. The Ten of Wands and the Star, and the overall energy is the Four of Pentacles. Where do I start? This looks a bit all over the place, I'll say. I'm gonna start with the Four of Pentacles because it's easier for me. So the overall energy of this reading is this Four of Pentacles. You have something you're holding on to, like with your with all your might, right? You have some kind of beneficial, I want to say some kind of security, something that gives you that sense of stability. This depiction shows like someone having like a chest of drawers, locking it with a key. So for you, this represents stability and security, and something that grounds you, something that makes you feel safe and protected. So you're holding on to that, and this is the general feeling. And seeing what happened in the past, seeing what's currently happening, and seeing what's coming into the future, this makes so much sense, and I'll tell you why. So you start with the Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, which is the desired effect of someone who wishes for happiness and joy and fulfillment and wealth and all those different aspects of the emotional side being fulfilled. So you have the Ten of Pentacles, which talks about this completion, this prosperity, this well-being manifesting into your life. And then you have the Ten of Cups talking about so this is the realm of the real, and this is the emotional side of things. So in the past it looks like everything went perfectly for you, and then you have this Ace of Cups, this new sprout of emotion, the opening of the heart, new feelings, new beginnings in love, and being again emotionally fulfilled. That what happened in the past. But right now you have the Four of Cups, the Tower, and the Magician. Straight to the point, I'm just going to go to the Tower and the Magician. This is something coming towards you very fast, aiming to destroy everything you know as it is currently, and aiming to make room for something better. And I think you're aware of that because you have this Magician here, and this Magician is like this very skilled, powerful being that knows how to bend the reality and the universe laws to his advantage, right? So you're aware of this Tower moment coming, and you're prepared to face not the destruction itself, but the aftermath of this destruction. You know that when this tower comes crumbling down, you will have something better to look for. And then you have this Four of Cups. I think because you know this Tower moment is coming your way, you look at what's being offered to you and you're thinking, why bother? This is the energy I'm getting. So you have two fours, which one of them tells you, yeah, I'm gonna hold on to what I have in the moment, and the other one says, I'm not, you know what, I'm not gonna receive anything extra because this moment, this Tower moment is coming my way, so I need to not hoard things to have what, a surplus of gifts. No, let me just refuse anything that comes my way. So you can see the apathy on this person. Yeah, you can see some opportunities there, you can see some gifts, you can see some options, some maybe new ideas that can flourish, or maybe new relationships or a new promotion. But because deep down inside you're very much aware of this Tower moment coming your way fast, you're thinking, it's like, you know, you're gonna move next week, you're not gonna buy a new sofa, or you're not gonna buy a new dresser, because what's the point in waiting for it to come, assembling it, and then disassembling to move away? This is kind of the feeling I'm getting right now. And with this Magician, I think you're very much aware of this Tower moment coming your way and how to deal with it. You're very much equipped to deal with this Tower moment because the Magician is all-knowing, very skilled, very talented, very law of attraction based. And let's go into the future because that's when things get interesting. You have the Cernunnos, which in this deck is the equivalent of the Devil. This is a reminder that this Tower moment will not clear everything in your life. So some of the things you will need to remove yourself, like this negative energy. I think it will linger, or maybe it will get born from this Tower moment when the Magician power will just overwhelm you and make you feel like you're untouchable. But you need to remind yourself that toxicity comes in all shapes and sizes. So it might be food, it might be, I don't know, sex, or it might be a person, it might be even being a workaholic can be a toxic way of you dealing with certain aspects of your life. So this is, sorry for that, this is a reminder that you need to remove, you need to accept this Tower moment, but then you need to clean the space to make room for growth, right? And this is exactly what this Ten of Wands comes to reinforce this message, because you've been carrying the burden of so many things along the years with you, but now because this Tower moment comes and clears the space for you, you have to clear your space for yourself as well. You need to contribute. Like, if the universe gives you a nudge, you actually need to go and take the steps towards that direction, because otherwise it doesn't make sense, right? So you have both this reminder of bounds that you need to, ties you need to cut from your life, and this Ten of Wands reminding you that you don't need to keep going carrying this heavy load. You also have the Star, which is the most beautiful way you could finish off this reading, because this to me talks about renewal and talks about hope. The Star, this is the sign of Aquarius. So to me, I don't necessarily tie it to someone. I think after you move on from this negativity and after you remove all the burdens that you've been carrying for yourself, you will be looking into the future and actually dreaming and hoping for things to come your way, right? Let's see. Let's clarify some of the things. Of course, I want to clarify the Tower, you know that, because every time I see a Tower, I'm just, oh, I just need to know more, because Tower moments always scare people, but I've learned by now that actually Tower moment is a culmination of the universe getting fed up with us not listening and saying, okay, you don't want to go there, I'm gonna push you there. And it's never something as dark as we perceive it, and it's never something as difficult as we perceive it. It's just so difficult for us to grasp the bigger plan the universe has for us. So sometimes there's so much hate towards this card, and I think it's undeserved. Tell me more about the Tower, please. Tell me more about the Tower for Cancer. See? Strength. And then you have the 7 of Coins, and then you have the 4 of Wands. Again, so for me, this Tower brings what? It brings control over your life, control over your feelings, control over how you actually accept people to express themselves to you. It's you putting up boundaries for yourself and sticking up for yourself. It's not allowing others to take control and advantage of you. And then you have the 7 of Coins, which is, for me, it's a message of confidence. It's a message of abundance and gain. It's about you looking at all the things in the past that you've done and how you can grow them, how you can invest them, how you can use those moments and achieve the best results for yourself. And then you have the 4 of Wands, and if this is not a culmination of the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles, I don't know what is. This is stability again, because you have 4 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, now you have the 4 of Wands. So think of it like your house. You're building yourself to be that house. You're building yourself to be that absolute mastodon of a monument of stability, of self-reliance, of self-abundance, of prosperity, of kindness, of everything good. You're gonna be triumphant after this Tower moment. And as I said before, the Tower comes and crumbles down, right? What do you do then? You rebuild. So this 4 of Wands, this 4 walls you're building for yourself, this is what's going to happen after this Tower moment. Tell me more about the Cernunnos, please. As I said, this is the equivalent of the Devil, and I don't want to speak from my memories, and I don't want to mix things up because I'm studying a couple of decks at the same time. But this card is very telling. It's, as you can see, people are vulnerable and naked here, and it's also a very green card, and I associate that with the heart chakra. And you see this figure in the dark looming and looking over them. It's like the temptation is always there. It's in the shadows, and it's always close to our heart, and it makes us vulnerable. It preys on us in our weakest moments, right? So let's see. 4 of Coins again. Yes. Tell me more about this. Also, this is Capricorn energy, so be aware of that. Maybe someone who's a Capricorn, who's a very, not necessarily toxic, but someone who's a person that you might not necessarily benefit from. Let's see what clarifies this card. You have the 4 of Coins again, you have the Ace of Coins, and you have the Knight of Cups. For some of you, this might mean that a water sign, so another Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, is this toxic person. For others, it might just be this that this is a situation that talks about your bondage situation. And when I say bondage, I mean things that are necessarily positive, and they keep holding you back. And this Knight of Cups is about action. It's about exploring your emotion and exploring how this particular situation makes you feel. But at the same time, I think you're kind of resisting this exploring. You kind of don't want to deal with understanding why this situation makes you tick in a way or the other. And I think your focus will be shifted towards maybe business opportunities or career opportunities rather than exploring the emotional side of things. Tell me more about the Star. Tell me more about the Star, please. Let's see what's coming your way. I kind of get the feeling that even though you acknowledge this situation, that's not necessarily serving you, you kind of don't want to, you either want to gloss over it, or you're not going to do anything about it now and you're going to shift your focus somewhere else. That's not applicable to all of you. You have the Wheel of Fortune, clarifying the star. 2 more, please. The 8 of Cups and the 5 of Cups. Okay. It's, as I said before, this star will allow you to dream big, and it will inspire you to find things to look for. It will bring you a much needed respite, but a hopeful kind of respite. And as I said before, look at this card. She's pouring water from two vessels, and she doesn't have a care in the world. She's just allowed to be herself, and she's allowed to do whatever it wants, however futile it might be, because as you can see, she pours water into water, and she pours water onto these stones. So for some people this might mean like, why is she doing that? But because the star allows you to dream in whichever way you want to dream. It doesn't limit you, and this card like embodies this concept perfectly, because you're allowed to do whatever you want. You're allowed to dream as big as you want. You're allowed to say things as loud as you want. And then you have the 5 of Cups and the 8 of Cups clarifying. The 5 of Cups is a card of regret. So I think, and I find it interesting that she has 2 cups and she's pouring things over, and then you have cups being spilled here and cups being let go here. And let me see if you can see them. Yeah. So this is, you're letting go of something that doesn't fill your cup anymore, something that emotionally isn't serving you again. And this is you regretting this. So while you are being strong and confident and aware of the situation and happy to, not happy, but you have the power in you to let it go, it doesn't mean you're not allowed to be sad about it. It doesn't mean you're not allowed to grieve about it, right? And then you have the Wheel of Fortune. Again, another cycle being ended, and it makes you feel, I don't know, this card is so joyous. I just love seeing it. But it's more than that. It's you taking a gamble and making an exit for yourself and taking a risk for your own benefit, and it turning out absolutely beautiful for you. Let's see what the Oracle has to say about you. Tell me more about the Oracle cards. What's the blockage for Cancer? What's the blockage for Cancer? This deck is a nightmare to shuffle. However, it's so good and resonates every time. Tell me more about the blockage for Cancer, please. So you have trouble walking away clearly with this bonded figure here, this toxic situation that you have trouble letting go. This is clearly one of your problems. How to remove the blockage is rest and rejuvenation. I think I said something on the star card. It's like, I don't know, maybe I'm remembering wrong. And what's the potential outcome? It's the thinking woman. Yeah. I find it funny that the potential outcome is the thinking woman, because it doesn't seem like you're planning too much ahead, and I don't see, maybe apart the Magician, but all your cards are coins and pentacles and cups, and you have one wand here, like very lonely. But most of your cards are grounded in this 3D world, and you're following your emotions basically. And I think you have trouble letting go, walking away, and you need a break. You need to take that break for you, and I think this will inspire you to step into the next step, to to find yourself planning ahead, strategizing, and moving in a more organized manner. Let's see, what's the advice? What's the advice for Cancer? Friendship. Ooh, interesting, because I can see you here almost all alone and with not too many people around. But maybe this is a reminder, this and the Thinking Woman, these are reminders for you to maybe use this time to recuperate and to start planning ahead, and also take this time to reconnect with people. I see you very much alone in this, and sometimes it's very difficult to make and to go over sudden movements, like a tower moment, like walking away from something that doesn't serve you, but you always need your support network. So whatever happens in your life, I think you can trust your friends, and I think you should reach out to them. That's all I have for you, Cancer. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope this resonated with you. If it did, please like, share, comment, subscribe, anything that makes your heart tick. You can follow me on Instagram, on Facebook, on my website. The links are in the description box down below. Thank you so much, and see you next time.